YouTube, it's Savjz here with another big deck to show you all. This was something I started experimenting today with. I've been playing a bunch of different 40-card Naga, 40-card Mage decks, and some of them didn't really work that well, but one that I actually got working is surprising to everyone, a Naga deck. Nagas, everyone thinks Nagas is dead and stuff, and the Spiteless Siren is now like dead. That's the basic game plan. Let's follow through my... I had this thing about these guides that we're gonna do. We're gonna do basic strategy and win condition, then we're gonna do core cards and replacement cards, and then we're gonna talk about the Mulligans and Matchups. So we're gonna start with the basic strategy and win condition right now. So what's happening here? Why is this deck working? So obviously the basic strategy is to play the Spiteless Siren and then play a Naga, play a spell, play a Naga, play a spell, and you end up with a full board and you draw a lot of cards. So this deck used to be really strong, and Spiteless Siren used to be one of the one of the best strategies in the game. But what happened then was this card got nerfed. It used to be 4 mana and now it is 5 mana. So obviously that's worse. And after a nerf, like, this deck has seen almost no play. But what I did here is that now with the new Prince Renathal, we get 10 extra health, which gives us more time to survive to the Spiteless Siren. Because you would like the turn 6 pop off, so to say, like, because you can play Siren on 5, and then you play either the Naga Ling or you play Vicious Slither Spear. So turn 6, like, pop off, so to say, it was too slow. But now, with Prince Renathal giving us extra 10 health, we're actually making it there. The playstyle is also a little bit more different now. Like, I'm playing it a little slower, just like removing whatever our opponent throws at us, and then eventually we just go like, and then like, big board, GG, easy. Alright. So what else do we have here? Besides that, obviously we have a lot of Nagas. We have the School Teachers, also got nerfed, but still a pretty fine card. The other Nagas, like the core cards are pretty much all the Nagas, like Crush Claw Enforcer, these are absolutely key. Oh, I didn't mention it, we also have the quests for some like extra flavor. But I'll first talk about the Nagas here. So we have the Slither Spears, Amalgam of the Deep, Spell Coilers. The Nagas in this deck, if you're playing this deck, it will not be replaceable, so you want to have these. Luckily, none of them are like very expensive, so that should be, except for maybe like Sivara if you don't have it. But you can replace it if you have to. So the other stuff, the cards that I have in here, cards that can be replaced. We have the quest right now. It started out as like of a meme to like just make the deck a little bit more interesting, but it's been alright. Like, it makes it a little janky, because sometimes if you have a Vicious Slither Spear, you actually don't play the quest on one. Like, sometimes you want to play this on one. Sometimes you want to like hold it, but it is a bunch of like extra cards, and it's actually interesting because when you go off with Siren, you like almost like half accidentally you complete the quest too. So then like if your Nagas, when you go off with Siren and your Nagas get cleared, you still have the quest stuff in your hand. You have the quest reward, so you still win easily. So that's pretty sweet. But the quest can absolutely, you can replace it. Like, maybe you could add some more, like, maybe there's even more Nagas you could play, or like, you could play the Fireballs for like, to make the deck a little bit more aggressive. What else? Like, there's a bunch of like, really aggressive cards. That's what I would probably recommend. Like, if you take out the quest, you change the play style to be a little bit more aggressive. What else is like? The Submerged Space Rock, this is still an experimental card. I just wanted to have some extra arcane, because we only have like the gifts and the gifts, Rune Orb, and like Arcane Intellect. And while we actually, if you look at it, we have less frost spells. We have only 4 frost spells, while we have 6 arcane. The difference is that the Rune Orb oftentimes gets us the frost spell, so it is like, so that's pretty nice. It's almost like a frost spell in this as well. Amplified Snow Flurry, very good. Slows down your opponent, allows you to hold your other freezes. A lot of like cards throw of all kinds. Reckless Apprentice, extra board clear. We do play that. We do play the Wildfire combo. Wildfire, nice fire spell. Magister, Mortress. Pretty solid cards. Alright, let's get down to the last one. So then we talk about the Mulligans and the Matchups. So what do you want with this deck? What are the best cards to have? So usually I've been mulliganing mostly for like a 2-drop. Like, I really want to have something to play on turn 2. So if you start with the quest, like turn 2, good turn 2 would be like Amplified Snow Flurry, Arcanologist, Spell Coiler. I think Rune Orb is also pretty fine. That kind of, so you can get like things kind of going with the quest. Burst Flame also really good, especially against more aggressive decks. Very, very strong. If you expect your opponent to be playing some early minions, that's super powerful. Wildfire also, like I usually do tend to keep it. Especially if you have a Wildfire, you can also keep like Reckless Apprentice and stuff. So what are good matchups? What are bad matchups? We can take a look. So these are my matches from this morning. We had we actually did alright. The Demon Hunter 1 win. The meta is looking very rogue heavy right now, but luckily we've been doing pretty fine against rogue. I have a positive win rate, don't I? I do against rogue too. These are decks that these are all wow. This is actually incredible. Like nothing but rogue hunter and demon hunter. Oh no. Rip meta. But yeah, you want to have the early minion removal in particular, so you don't want to go greedy with like Arcane Intellect. In those matchups, even though I've been doing fine, Arcane Intellect would be a keep against some slow decks, but you never want to keep that. You want to play a minion on 2 and 3 if possible, a Crush Claw Enforcer. You want to play like Spellcoiler, Crush Claw Enforcer, and then you want to start removing. Barrier is a strong card against the aggressive decks. Maybe that's why I've been doing so well, because we have 40 health and then we have barriers too. So much HP. So I still wouldn't recommend keeping the barrier. It's more important to like keep clearing the board and have like a strong creep on the board. And then eventually we go with Siren. Very nice. Remember to keep the 1-mana stuff. Like if you don't play the Vicious Slither Spear on 1, which you might, like it's pretty good on 1 sometimes. Especially if you have Amalgam of the Deep in your hand, you don't have to play the quest on first turn. If you don't play it on 1, if you have it on like turn 4, you still have it in your hand. You might want to save for Siren. But early on you want to play it, but then like mid game or so you don't want to. You want to kind of like save it if you can. Mortis comes in the end. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deck. Let's get some more games in.
Must be swept away.
It is a fire spell. Okay, fine. Can do it. Gambit into Arcanologist. And we'll go from there. Not bad. A rogue without a disguise. Yeah, no. No nulls, that's what it means. It means no nulls. Thank you. Two bombs gone and I still have a high amount of health. Doing this for the quest. I mean, there's like coin and 3 other cards. It's just not gonna be enough. My opponent doesn't have enough. There's no way. Two 5/8s, but I got the Siren down, so. Naga. Well, this noob is getting pwned right now. Arcane. Naga. Well. Naga. Well. Naga. Frost. There's no frost available here. Alright. Naga Priest is back! Naga Mage is back, baby! See? 40 health. Good one. Still kicking. Alive and kicking, guys. Easy peasy, Savjz. Is XL named for a 40 card decks? Yeah, they're XL decks. Extra large. Do you get 12 wins? Of course. Every time. I'm a professional. I'm a trained professional, chat. Did we keep the siren? Oh man, do I keep? I don't think so. I need to get like a turn 2. I'm gonna fall behind on the board. An arcane spell? Actually, I don't know if I'm playing turn 2 or not. Oh, I am not. I do know, and the answer is no. This is much better. We activate it and then we draw 2 instead of 1. Ooh. So this is a freeze every time because this might get buffed by something. It might get like coin Kodo buff or like so a lot of things that could happen. Or even just a biscuit. I wouldn't risk it against the biscuit. I'm so happy I got to go first. This game would look a lot harder if I went second. People don't really talk about it much, but it's actually a big thing. Like, it's so much better to go first, chat. It really is. Okay, we do have to eliminate this. The threat of buffs still exists here. Okay. Alright. Oh. I think it's the snowman. He still has the coin and everything. Like, technically, if we need a frost, we can cast the 6-mana frost spell. Ooh. That's a good draw. Wait, did I screw? I might have screwed up there. Because I didn't wait for the draw. Because with the Spyglass, it might have actually been worth it to save. I don't know. Having the freeze on the board right now is pretty good. I don't actually know. It would kind of kick off the combo, right? So maybe, but then again, like, it's totally fine to just play this and wait a little bit, get some more cards draw. It's not like we would do any crazy combo with this anyway. Yeah, having that freezing thing. Pretty okay. Make a new one. Like, the gameplay has changed a little bit. Like, with the Siren at 5 mana, I don't think it should be like something that I force, like, oh, Siren as early as possible. Like, it used to be kind of like that, but the deck is a little slower and I'm playing it. I have to play it accordingly. Okay. I think that's good for us. Oh. No King Crush. No! Oh my god. Okay, this just got a lot harder. Well, here we go. Ooh. I actually have so many cheap spells, this might be better. Oh, I had to do this fast. Whatever I do, I need to do it fast. Even the Sivara, but I need to... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the Sivara. Spell. Spell. saving this for like to keep the King Crush at bay. We need to keep freezing it every turn. I don't know if I actually needed another Siren though. But I think that was good. Overall. That was a pretty good turn. It's only turn 7 as well. That's all of his mana. What is next? After you play a Naga. Okay, we'll play the Sivara. Should I do the Spite Lash? Get Giga mana. Frost is gonna... Okay, we're actually gonna do it, I think. I'm gonna go for the Siren. Siren number 2. Mambo number 5. Let's go. Are you ready to dance, chat? This doesn't matter. Okay, let's start by making it freeze then. Bell. Naga. Next up is a spell. I can actually play this now. Then we'll get the mana back. Now it's a spell. Gain lots of mana. I actually don't want to kill this, because then he can bring it back. It's not lethal, right? It's close, though. Oh, it is lethal! I mean, yes! It's lethal, guys! Savjz, this deck sucks! Why am I win streaking then?